This is a video tutorial of how to do an open number line for addition. Let's say we want to solve the equation 11 plus 18 equals some unknown number. The important thing for students to know is that addition is the same as increasing. It's important to know that the number line will always open forward because the number is increasing. So when we draw our number line, we open it from left to right and draw the arrow increasing. We always want to start with the larger number because it's a lot more efficient of a strategy than starting with the small number and counting up on. So here I'm going to mark 18 because it's the largest number, and I'll be adding on 11. However, I want to change 11 into something that's a little friendlier to count on by, so I'm going to make it into friendly numbers. And friendly numbers that can come from 11 would be 10 plus one more. So now I'm no longer going to think about 11, I'm going to think about 10 and one more. So I'll go ahead and think about this 10 and add on. So I'm going to take what we call a jump of 10 on the number line. If I took 18 and added 10 more, I would land on 28. I'm done with that 10, and there's my one more. So I'm going to take a jump of one more, and 28 plus one more is 29. So that tells me that in the end that 11 plus 18 is 29. That's the solution to my equation. Now, to use the open number line for subtraction, it's basically the same, except the students need to know that now we're going to decrease. So we're always going to be working back instead of forward. So when we draw our number line, we're showing to go back. Let's say we want to solve the equation 22 minus 19 equals some unknown answer. We're still again going to start with the largest number because we're always subtracting the smaller number from the largest number unless this is more advanced math, which fourth grade students aren't doing. So on the number line, I'm going to go ahead and mark where I start at 22. I'm going to be working backwards because subtraction is backwards. I forgot to mark down. We're going to be using the largest number. Now I'm going to go ahead and break down that number that I'm subtracting also into friendly numbers, because the reason this equation is awkward to start with is it's not easy to subtract 19 from 22 in the traditional algorithm because you cannot subtract 9 from 2 and it involves borrowing and all kinds of more complicated things. So 19, I'm going to break that down into a more friendly set of numbers. I know 19 is the same as 10 and 9. 10 and 9. So 22, I can easily jump backwards, take a backwards jump of 10. 22, if that turned into a 1 in the tens place, I'd have 12. I'd land on 12. And now I'm thinking, I want to take away the 9, but a jump of 9 would be really awkward for a student to figure out, so I can make it even friendlier if I like. I can change that 9 into, well, I know a 12 is a 1 and a 2, so why don't I make the 9 into 2 and whatever is left? 9 take away 2, 9, 8, 7. So I'm going to go ahead and backwards jump by 2, get rid of that 2. That puts me at a nice friendly 10. And then I have to backwards jump by 7, and I will land at 3. So that gives me the difference, 22 minus 19 is 3. So to review, when using an open number line for addition, we have to remember to increase. That means the arrow is going to be moving forward in the number system. And we're going to turn that second number into friendly numbers rather than trying to take whole jumps of an unfriendly number. Open number line for subtraction, we're decreasing, so we're working backwards in our solving. We're going to be starting with the largest number, however, it's going to be starting down here at the right side of the number line. And we're going to turn that number we're subtracting into more friendly numbers and take little jumps to get to the difference.